Hi, Tim Sells here. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the network marketing tool scam. All right, so there was someone who has been kind of attacking this for a long time. And this is a quote. He says, for the past 4 decades, literally millions of independent business owners have been ripped off for tens to hundreds of billions of dollars. Only the top 1 to 2% of the upper level Amway IBOs, independent business owners, make a profit from the Amway tools. And then a little bit later, he says uplines are scamming people because they're not revealing how much the tools, websites, and meeting rooms, events, etc. costs. Okay, so let me dive into this and talk to you about it and just kind of give you the lay of the land. So here's how it works, and you'll understand. So leaders kind of step out in front. They're not leaders when they step out, and they create a workable system. Okay, so what's a workable system? Well, what's the conversation? What tools are included? When I say tools, I'm talking about what products are in a kit. What is the conversation, the messaging about that particular product set? And then, in other words, to the customer. Okay, so somebody has to come out and put that together, because the company just creates products and then it's up to the sales reps, business owners as they call them, it's up to them to come up with the messaging. All right, so this is the marketing part of the thing. And so a person steps out, they create something, and you just kind of think about it in the beginning of a company. They create something, and then they need to get buy-in from other leaders so that everyone is on the same page. And this is a very, very difficult task. It's difficult in the military. It's difficult everywhere. Because anytime you have independent people, they all want to kind of do their own thing. And so you need to, in essence, get buy-in from them. And I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about concept of everybody working together, because everybody thinks their system is the best system. But it's the one that everybody will get behind is what gets the message out there very loud and clearly. Okay? And so that's what you have to get done as a leader. And so to get buy-in, the leaders offer a commission to other leaders on the system. And I've seen a lot of situations where the original leaders don't make anything. They're just trying to get the buy-in of other leaders so everybody's on the same page. And they have to establish a minimum. So back here where he says that, let's see, 1 to 2%. Okay, so what they have to do is that they have to establish a minimum level of leadership in order to pay commissions to. Otherwise, there's nothing to pay out anymore. And then now they're operating at a loss. Okay, so that's really how the whole kind of the whole view that you need to have before we could even evaluate what this person has to say. So I'm going to drill down into 2 particular things. Number one, the top 1 to 2%, and I already communicated about that one. But on this one, he says uplines are scamming people because, okay, so right here is his big, this is the reason it's a scam. They're not revealing how much the tools, websites, meeting rooms, events, etc. costs. Since when is that a requirement? Does Apple ever reveal how much the screen of an iPhone costs, or the iPhone itself? How about AT&T or whoever you connect through? Do they tell you how much? No, all right, especially in a privately held company. So that's ridiculous that makes it a scam. So let me give you the other side of this equation, all right? So something exists, it costs something. This table exists because somebody put it there. Somebody drew it out. Somebody came up with a material set. Somebody created the legs of this table. Somebody put it all together. Somebody took it all apart, put it in a box. Somebody shipped it. In other words, like what this person is focusing on is that it's a scam. Okay? Well, he doesn't recognize effort. He can't quite identify effort. What did it take for the person to get that messaging? It's not about the cost of the tool. It's about how much did it save you that you didn't have to originate the messaging, that you didn't have to figure out the exact prices, go to the company, submit it as an idea and a discount if they got that group of products. You didn't have to do that. In that meeting room that you walk into and you pay a fee to the scammer. Well, why didn't you hold that event? Why didn't you take the risk on that $250,000, $3,000 event room that you're stuck with paying it whether or not people come or not? Why didn't you do that? You see, anytime I can walk into an event, I just look around and I am thankful because I know what it takes to put an event on. It's a lot, okay? It is so much to put that thing on. And that I didn't have to. All I have to do is come in and pay $20 or pay $200. I'm just so happy, right? Because I know what it takes to put all that together. When there's a brochure on the seat, somebody had to create that brochure. Somebody had to take that to the printer. Somebody had to get somebody to run around and put those things on there. I appreciate that piece of paper, okay? Because I know what it takes, all right? So if it's there, somebody put it there. It costs something. If they didn't put it there, you couldn't use it, okay? So let's talk about college, okay? So college, professor, the book, hotel meeting, video, website, course, whatever it is, it exists only because somebody put it there. And it costs something. It costs effort. It costs money. All right? And I don't know of any college professor who reveals how much margin he makes on his books. That he somehow got the college to make mandatory that you have to buy the book in order to attend his college class. You get the idea? Can you get the craziness that it's a scam because nobody's revealing how much money it cost? All right? So that's true on a website, it's true on courses, things like that. Who put it there is either running at a profit or a loss. Every person. Anything you ever see anywhere. Okay? Because I trade stocks, I see sometimes when like a company delivers something to my house and I know they're running at a loss. Okay, so the entire company is running at a loss. Okay? And so if it's running at a loss, it can't survive much longer unless it changes its ways a lot. And so then it won't exist anymore. Like my favorite pair of jeans. I should have bought 10 pair because I didn't know they would no longer make those. You know what I mean? So appreciate when a company makes a profit, when a restaurant that you like makes a profit. They have to make a profit. Otherwise, they don't exist anymore. By the way, network marketing power is running at a loss. I don't sell anything, okay? Training variability. And somebody said one time, they said, you're making money off the ads. And I sent him a screenshot of that I have ads turned off. Now, YouTube shows an ad whether or not I have it turned on or off. Okay, that's their prerogative. It's their sandbox. Okay, so one more thing I want to talk about here, and that is training variability. Now, what do I mean by training variability? Everybody knows that there is a difference in training. Okay? So, but there's not just the different in that side of it. There's also student variability. So my junior high school and high school, I was 100% failure. I think it was my grade point average was 24. And to pass, I needed a 70. But other people in the same school made A's. I can't blame the teacher. Other people made A's. So there's a variability in the student's interest in getting trained. And so just because a person doesn't get anything out of it, you can't call that tool a scam. But in jump school, I was 100% successful, okay? Because I was interested. I wanted to know how to not die by jumping out of an airplane with a parachute, all right? And then there is teacher variability. There are teachers that I've hated, okay? Just absolutely didn't like it whatsoever, but I had to stay there anyway, okay? So just recognize that there's training variability. There's difference in students, there's difference in teachers, and there's difference in products. Okay, so whether it be the course, whether it be the class, the school, the audio tape, the website, whatever it is, there is a difference in training. It's all optional, all right? So either you take the long road and learn it from experience. That is always an option. Or you buy another's experience or creation. Okay, so you could spend 30 years, like I have. You could have your company attacked by 9 attorney generals, like my company was back in '91, that caused me to jump out and go and do all the research on this industry. You could do all of that. You don't have to watch all of my stuff. I mean, it costs you a lot of time, right? So you're either going to take the long road or you can buy another's experience, okay? If someone can't succeed at something, it's a need of training, okay? So training, skill, those are the things that are preventing a person from being able to succeed in network marketing. It's your choice. Tools are an option. I spend $30,000 to $50,000 a year on education. Okay? And I have for a long, long time. Why? Because things evolve. Even though I've been in, I've been in the industry for a long time, things evolve. Marketing, social media. Do you think all I did really was to turn on a YouTube channel? That's all it takes, right? How much does that cost? It's free, right? Is that a scam? That's not all it cost. All right, there's a guy standing behind the counter, or the camera that I pay. The camera, the lights, that studio back there. This thing, $7,000 for this thing. The desk. All the training that went into putting up a YouTube channel that works. You see, if it exists, somebody put it there, and if they put it there, it costs. All right, so yeah, I have no hesitations in spending money on training, ever. Have I bought training and said, oh man, that sucked. That was horrible. Yep, sure have. Do I go whining about it? Nope, because it was optional. All right, so there you go. Do me a favor and comment down below. Let me know what you think about this. Do you feel as though that it's a scam to offer training? Do you think it's a scam to buy training? All right, let me know what you think. And you might consider subscribing if you like this.